Hi everyone and welcome to a Dino Trackers review here on Jurassic Collectibles. This is one that I've been excited to pick up for a while. It is, as you can see, the Elasmosaurus. This is a massive pliosaur or plesiosaur. I believe it's part of the same family of aquatic animals as Plesiosaurus. And you can see if I bring in the original Plesiosaurus release for a sense of scale, the Elasmosaurus is absolutely massive. You can see we've got the usual Jurassic World Dino Trackers packaging that we've come to expect. I really love how with the Elasmosaurus we have the oil rig in the distance back there. We have Blue and Beta just on the back of the packaging treatment there. A better look at the creature in the packaging, as you can see, with that orange eye that really pops. We have got the Jurassic World logo on one side. On the back of the packaging, we've got a better look at the Elasmosaurus. It has tracking gear included that goes around the body of the figure. It has an up and down attack function. It is part of the Jurassic World app. And we have the Bistaviator, I think. I can never pronounce the name of that creature just there. That is one that I would like to pick up though, because I really like the desert colour scheme on it, as you can see just there. So the Elasmosaurus is an interesting figure in the sense that this animal was originally rumoured to appear in Jurassic World Dominion. So it's quite cool to have this figure finally in the Jurassic World line. It's cool to get a larger aquatic creature. We are going to free it from its plastic prison. And man, this thing is big. It's big, it's beefy, it's awesome. We'll put it on its flippers, get it into a good position, and then we'll take a closer look. So there's the creature, and we're just going to get the capture gear out of the packaging as well. Bear with me 1 second here, guys. Always takes a little bit longer to get this out than I would like. But there we go. And this has really been my favourite thing with this line of figures, has been the capture gear as well. So there you can see the Elasmosaurus out of the packaging. If I bring it closer to the camera, you can see that there is this absolutely gorgeous paintwork on the back. And this was really the first thing that I noticed with this figure in the packaging, is these white sort of speckles that fade into this dark blue. You then have this really nice aqua colour throughout, but you also have got these darker blue highlights that really bring out the texture of the skin. You can see just how much that sort of pebbling effect really pops there. And it looks gorgeous. This is a really well done aquatic creature. You can see, unfortunately, mine has got a paint splosh just there. There are still some QC issues with the Mattel line, unfortunately. But I really like how this darker colour scheme goes up and then drops back down. It looks so cool. And that does feed straight into the face, as you can see just there. It feeds in to the front just there. You do get these nice opening jaws. Teeth painted on top and on the bottom. That really nice orange eye, as you can see just there, catching the light really nicely. And all in all, I think the colour scheme for this figure, especially when I hold it back from the camera, is absolutely gorgeous. Like, this is a fantastic aquatic creature to add to the collection. Particular details I'd like to note as well is on the fins, you get this really sort of coarse pebbled skin that just looks fantastic. The amount of sculpt work that's gone into this is quite surprising, considering it is essentially a larger creature, not too dissimilar to the Plesiosaurus. You know, Mattel have really gone to town to really make this feel distinctive in its own right. And as I was saying, we do have underbelly paint, as you can see. That does continue on the underside. We do have the little Jurassic World icon just on the underside of one of the fins, as you can see just there. And I think that all in all, this is a fantastic figure. like I say, when you bring in the Plesiosaurus next to it, the scale difference is immense, but that is because this is a much larger aquatic creature. In terms of our articulation, we do get ball joints on each of the fins. We also have got a swivel joint just here, and as you can see, the mouth can open and close, and that is mainly because of the play features. So we will move into the play features in a second. Before we do that, I just want to point out that this figure is a part of the Dino Facts app. So as you can see just there, the usual DNA tab that comes out. And with that revealed, we do get into our play features, which are the up and down motion, as you can see there. And then I think a side to side as well, yeah. So we will just bring the figure around here. And you can see that's actioned by the side to side button here and the up and down button here. And they are quite obvious in the skin, they don't blend particularly well, but that is what it is. And you can get some cool poses with this guy. You could sort of make it look like it was climbing out of the water if you really wanted to. Equally, if you've got an aquatic display that you can put this figure in, I think it will work really well. And then lastly but not least, we do get this aquatic capture gear. This coming in a sort of dark brown colour scheme. We'll just get it in focus. And you can see decent amount of detailing throughout this, really. This is presumably tracking equipment. And the idea with this is you can just undo it there. You can undo it at 2 points actually, so you can see that just there. I'm just going to look at the packaging again to make sure I put it on properly. Okay, so the larger section, let's just double check that. Oh no, the smaller section goes around the front of the figure. So it essentially loops on here, with this section connecting around the underside, like so. And this section connecting around the front. And let's see if that sort of sits how it should. I think like that. That feels quite natural. You can see that sits really well on the toy actually. Let me just look at the packaging again and make sure we've got that in the right spot. We do! So that's quite cool. It almost sits on there effectively in many ways like a saddle. But that works really well. You can see, if we bring it a bit closer, the contrast of that against the skin is really, really good. And it's cool to have capture gear on some of these creatures. It really, or tracking gear I should say. It really helps to build out the sort of Dino Trackers narrative. And is a really, really fun addition as a play feature for so many of these figures. So, with the tracking gear on, that is it for my review of the Elasmosaurus. A really, really awesome marine creature. I'm not surprised this is a cool figure. I've had my eyes on it for a while because it looked really awesome and it has not disappointed. That's my thoughts on the Elasmosaurus, guys, but I would love to hear yours. Do let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to like, favourite and subscribe. And until the next video, take care and have a great week.